Right now at 5 o'clock, 80 people are without a home and 4 of them were hurt after a fire all but destroyed an apartment building in Danbury yesterday afternoon. Well, thank you for joining us at 5 p.m. on this Friday. I'm Tim Lammers.
And I'm Annette Montgomery. That fire also led to a partial collapse of the building, leaving some families unable to return to their apartments.
Yeah, Fox 61's Alicia Hercules is in Danbury. She's got more on how families are processing everything just one day after that devastating fire.
You can still hear the fire alarm going off nearly a day after this Danbury apartment building went up in flames, as families entered the building to try to gather what's left of their belongings. Some of the people I spoke with say the ordeal was chaotic and felt like a horror movie.
I smelled something burning, so I opened the door, and when I looked, like everything was on fire.
Michael Leal had just woken up from a nap with his 6-month-old daughter when he smelled the smoke.
So I take my daughter, I run out.
Nilciani Prove, who lives in a neighboring building, heard the commotion and looked outside.
And then we saw the fire on the top of the floor.
As she looked outside, she noticed Leal running from the building with his baby and decided she needed to help.
And then I helped the guy with the baby and put him inside my place so the baby could be safe.
Once his daughter was safe, Leal tried to go back into the apartment to rescue his dog.
The moment I walk on the stairs and I open the door that goes to all the apartments, everything was like pitch black, like spread so fast.
After being trapped in the burning building for more than an hour, the dog was rescued. The Danbury Fire Department received several calls reporting the fire at an apartment building on Sandpit Road. When fire crews arrived, they found a heavy fire and quickly upgraded it to a second alarm. About 60 firefighters responded to the blaze and managed to get it under control in about 2 hours. In a dramatic rescue, firefighters used a ladder to save someone who was stuck on their balcony as fire filled their apartment. That person is now recovering in the hospital. Danbury Mayor Roberto Alves says 2 other people who lived in the building and 3 firefighters are recovering after being hurt during the blaze.
Yeah, everybody's okay from everything I've gotten back. It was some smoke inhalation issues and probably a little bit of exhaustion.
Alves says some families have now been allowed back into the building.
One member of the household at a time is going in, accompanied by our fire marshal, to collect a bag of goods. We're asking them to collect important documents, anything they can carry out for the apartments that are safe.
Since Leal's apartment has taken on heavy smoke and water damage, it's been deemed unsafe to enter.
We most likely not going to be able to enter anytime soon because that's like the most affected area.
After losing all his family's belongings in the fire, Leal says they have a long and difficult road ahead.
It's a little bit hard to find a place on this around over here that accept dogs. So it's going to be like a little battle for sure.
The mayor says the city is working with the Red Cross to help the families who lost everything as the investigation continues. In Danbury, Alicia Hercules, Fox 61.